Step 1. Eligibility requirements. To qualify for a security license in Oregon, you need to meet the following conditions. Be at least 18, be legally allowed to work in the U.S., pass a criminal background check, have a high school diploma, GED, or 2 or 4 year degree from an accredited institution. In Oregon, you can work with a temporary license, a PS-20, while your permanent one is processed, but only if your employer issues it. In Oregon, the license is tied to you, not your employer. Step 2. Complete the required training. In Oregon, that's 14 hours of instruction, including topics like Oregon laws and regulations, emergency response, report writing, and patrol techniques. Training can be in person or online, but it must be done with an approved provider, which can be found using Oregon DPSST approved provider lookup page here. All links are in the video description. Costs usually range between $125 and $250. Some employers cover the cost, but you're generally expected to arrange and pay for it yourself. Step 3. Once training is complete, your instructor will provide you with Form PS-6, the official affidavit confirming your successful completion of the training and examination. Keep it safe, you'll need it for your application. Some employers may handle submission for you, but applicants are generally expected to submit their own documents. This is a page with all relevant provider forms. Step 4. Pass the Oregon Security Guard exam. The test includes 50 multiple choice questions. The format is in person or online depending on the provider. A passing score is 85%. Register through your training provider or the DPSST. Step 5. Complete your fingerprinting and background check. Oregon requires all applicants for private security certification to submit fingerprints and a state and federal background check. You have 3 options. Field print. Schedule through field print provided here using code FPPS certification DPSST. They'll collect and submit your prints electronically. Print your confirmation page and include it in your application packet. There's also live scan. Visit an Oregon law enforcement agency that offers live scan. Make sure they can print your live scan results onto a fingerprint card. Submit that card with your application. The last option is traditional ink fingerprinting. Visit a police department or certified print tech. Have them complete a standard fingerprint card, FBI FD-258. Mail the completed card to DPSST with your application. The DPSST fingerprint processing fee is $45 regardless of method. Additional vendor service fees may apply. Step 6. Submit your license application through the DPSST. You'll apply by mail. In Oregon, the application is usually submitted by you. Required documents include proof of training, exam results, government-issued ID, passport-style photo, and an application fee of $124.25. The address is seen right here. Step 7. Cost breakdown. Let's break down the full cost to get licensed in Oregon. Training is from $125 to $250. The fingerprinting processing fee, DPSST, is $45. The unarmed professional certification fee is $94. The total cost is approximately $264 to $389. Keep in mind, if you use a third-party service like FieldPrint, you may also be charged an additional vendor service fee on top of the $45 background check fee. And for perspective, the median income for unarmed security guards in Oregon is around $29,940 per year, or $14.39 an hour based on BLS data. Step 8. License approval and delivery. Once approved, your physical certification card will be mailed in the address you provided in your application. You must have this card in hand before performing any private security services unless you have a valid PS-20 temporary work permit issued by your employer. Step 9. Renewal requirements. To keep your license active, you'll need to renew it every 2 years. For unarmed professionals in Oregon, that means completing a 4-hour renewal course and passing an exam. Once that's done, submit your proof using the white copy of Form PS-6. The renewal fee is $94. No background check or fingerprinting needed as long as your license hasn't been expired for more than 4 years. Step 10. Get hired and stay informed. Now that you're licensed, you can start applying for jobs. Use sites like Indeed. Check r/GuardGuides subreddit for job leads and licensing discussions. Check out my Beacons page for free digital products and my Etsy page for premium products. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more guard guides, and be safe.